Would you rather have cheddar cheese for knees, or a talking dog that only speaks in Portuguese? Or to make yourself feel really dry, would you towel dry between your thighs, or dangle out your knackers in the breeze?
You are listening to Knackers in the Breeze podcast with me, Ryan.
Me, Big Baz.
And returning to Knackers in the Breeze.
This is the first returnee.
Returnee.
Is it the first?
It's the first.
Is he the first?
Is he the first?
We can't talk until we introduce you, by the way.
And we're never going to introduce you.
So, yeah.
Just going to sit there for the remainder of the show. We're just
Whoa.
going to get on with it.
No noises.
And at the end, we're going to go, we were joined by Josh from episode 4 or 5.
That's my introduction. I can go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was the introduction.
Never give power to the guest like that.
So, hello.
I was going to give you a really big introduction, but you've ruined it now, so...
No, being belittled was a better introduction than I could ever have hoped for.
You've been on the podcast before, you know how it works.
What episode was it? Do you remember? 3, 4, 5, 6?
It was number 5 because I remember I hadn't actually listened to any beforehand.
That's always the
And
best way.
I
Pillow
then
talk
listened
with
to
Mike Tyson, wasn't it?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
That
Getting buggers.
encyclopedic knowledge. Yeah, there's lots of bum talk.
It was
I
very
remember.
anal based, that episode.
Yeah, pulling checks out of bums. Do you remember that?
Checks,
one of the questions was...
Czech people from the Czech Republic.
If you
Get up your arse!
Get up yours. That's not a Czech accent. It was people. No, it was, if
I'm from Prague!
What was it? What was the question?
And there was being buggered by Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah.
Getting
Or
something,
spooning Mike Tyson.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, yes, ringing a bell now. Yeah, I tried to blank these out, but they're still there somewhere.
But if you don't want to blank them out, you can listen to all these episodes now on iTunes. 'Cause
Yeah,
we are
boy.
finally on iTunes.
Ish, bish, tish, tosh. Come on, get your dish, tosh.
For a minimal fee. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is an epic.
It's
That is
only
epic
taken
achievement.
nearly 2 years.
How many are there?
This is episode 14.
It's growing.
So
steadily.
we haven't got episode 1 on there.
No, but
for good reason.
That's not. Yeah. We'll release it one day.
But we did go into why it's called Knackers in the Breeze, which we'll never do again.
I don't
But
think we should.
we will
should
release
do
it one day.
Just by ourselves. When we start doing live events, renting out small community centres, we
Episode
can do
15.
Yeah, we can do a Q&A session with the audience there, with all the fans that come. And if you want to know the answer, that's your time to ask it.
Doesn't the song introduce like why it's Knackers in the Breeze, like the introduction?
Not explicitly.
Sort of.
Is there more to it?
Um,
Can you tell me off
there
air?
is a backstory, but we can't. We can't tell you. Always leave them wanting more. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, I want to know now.
Maybe when the book comes out. Yeah.
The book,
The
film.
movie. Yeah.
Knackers in the Breeze. The Full Wind.
Who would play you both in the film?
Who do you think would play me?
I mean, you've got like a
Daniel-
Matt Damon,
Daniel
Ben
Radcliffe.
Affleck type of dynamic, but in a
Okay.
positive way.
Okay. Well, they're both
Or
great.
any generic person with a beard and receding hairline. Maybe Alan Shearer might play me if he disappeared.
Alan Shearer. You'd play Alan Shearer.
Or Ian Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works quite well, actually. Both well known for their acting skills. Academy Award winning Alan Shearer. Honestly, I think Daniel Radcliffe would play a mean me.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Very versatile.
when Harry Potter was first came out and they were making the film, I wish I had applied to be Harry Potter because I think I'd make a good Harry Potter.
Yeah.
In what way?
No, I can see
I've
it.
got black, like dark hair,
Bland.
Yeah.
and I could blend in. I could probably look quite comfortable under some stairs. Yeah, I don't think it was an overly convincing acting job.
You're always grasping your wand and others.
There's that one, yeah.
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 Did-
Or
why
show
did-
me your Hogwarts. Go on.
Well, it's more of a regret. Like, I should
My
have gone
warts.
for it. Because imagine if I'd got that role.
Well,
different things.
would you be on this podcast right now if you'd got that role?
No, you'd be on my podcast. That's the
Alright. Okay. Talking Rods with Harry Potter. That's the worst name, don't call it that.
Yeah.
It's lucky that it didn't
Talking rods with Stuart.
I know, I've told you this story before, I think. I know someone who did apply to be Ron. Have I told you the story?
No.
The story is very short. He applied to be Ron and
Got
came
it.
second
Shit.
to Ron.
Wow.
Didn't get it. And yeah, there we go.
There were
So-
two people who applied to be Ron.
Yeah, there we go. So like I haven't asked him in depth how he feels about it, but he must think every now and then. Oh, imagine.
If he had just upped it 10% on that day, he'd be
Maybe.
in such a different position. Because
Maybe.
Rupert Grint hasn't done much
No.
since he did like Thunder
No.
Pants or something, like
I
the
don't know.
sidekick.
But I don't think that sometimes he's come where we're recording this podcast now. He's been to this venue quite a few times and played the guitar here, and I just feel like sometimes he must think, My life would be very different if I was a
Rather than
multi-millionaire.
holding a guitar, I'll be holding a broom playing Quidditch.
Yeah, exactly. That's such a romantic notion. You probably have the same regrets.
No.
No, you're content.
It was
You
more
got
about
lovely
should
life.
I have? What would happen? I mean, I wouldn't have got it because I can't act for shit.
No.
I got a D at drama at GCSE, which is like, well, impossible to not get a D.
Many male actors get the D in drama.
Well, that's what I was hoping for.
That's how you get.
School.
That's how you get the roles.
Well, we had that
Man.
teacher. We won't talk about that.
Wait, what?
He got fired.
Tell me more.
You remember Mr.
Canadian
G?
teacher.
I won't say his name just
Is
in
it
case.
a real story? This.
100%,
I
definitely.
don't know if it was real or not. Whether it was because every
So,
school has got this weird teacher.
We had him for English. I remember
Hello.
the teacher didn't turn up, so about 10 minutes just fiddling about
Okay, a lot
in the
of-
hallway. Just taking the mick, we're going to take the mick out of this teacher when he turns up, and we're all going to put our chairs on the other side of the desk or whatever.
Oh, such a
And then he came up the stairs and he genuinely looked a bit like David Brent actually.
I thought
didn't
it
he?
was a bit like Super Mario.
Well, he was short, chubby with a goatee. But like he genuinely he did magic tricks for us. He
Oh,
gave us loads
no.
of sweets, which as a year 8, that's great. But in hindsight, that's grooming.
No, not every magician's a groomer. Children's
No,
parties
but
take
there
us
is
up
definitely an
groomers.
overlap. Like there's the Venn diagram there, and he's right in the middle of that Venn diagram.
There was a rumour that he took some underage girls to what's that?
Ann Summers.
Ann Summers and bought them
Lingerie.
Ann Summers gear,
Yeah.
whatever. I
Wow.
can't remember.
Yeah.
I mean,
what
we
people
could
said it was.
substantiate. Is that where's this?
No,
really
that
come
was
from?
true. And then there was a time
Wow.
when
He bought
did-
cigars for.
That's right.
Was it someone we know? Or?
That's not so bad.
No, he then had people sit in
old
his lap
school.
in drama.
Okay.
It was our old school.
If it
Yeah.
was part of the, yeah. If it's I don't know. If the drama piece was that he was playing an old
Just playing a
grandfather,
character.
yeah,
I'm playing a nonce.
then it's okay in my opinion. Good for him.
But then he kind of disappeared all of a sudden, and there was
Sure.
something in the newspaper about a local teacher had been sacked because he had exposed himself to a woman and a child. So maybe he might have just been having a wee in public, but we don't know. We don't know that was him, but obviously 2 and 2,
2 and 2
does equal 4 sometimes.
2 and 2 sometimes don't equal 4. So although we haven't said his name, so
No, well, it's gone. He would have come out of prison by now, so it's all good.
have you ever Googled this guy's name?
No, I reckon it was a pseudonym.
Okay, well, should we kick off with a Q?
Yeah.
Q&A.
Wow. A Q.
That's what we call it now.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
bang,
grown.
Right, so-
bang me another Q.
Right, to bring the mood up a bit, let's.
Sorry, can I just preface this?
Go on.
This is the second or third sober podcast we've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's better when it's sober?
No, well,
It doesn't feel like it's better, but we'll probably come off better.
I think in
we don't
terms
play
of
arrogant
flow,
fools. We don't play arrogant
it flows
fools.
better when you're not drunk.
Yeah, because when you're drunk, you
I'm
go.
desperately seeking another piss up podcast.
Oh yeah, we will do one. We will do one.
Podcast.
It's more fun, I think. And it's its own thing. It's its own thing.
Anyway,
But
it might
I'm just
happen.
saying,
We might
Could
get
I-
half time by here. I might nip to the shops and just down a bottle of vodka.
just come staggering back.
Can I come to a drunk one? I think that'd be quite fun.
Yeah,
You
but
can come and watch.
would you drink or would you just watch?
Well, yeah, I'd have a glass of wine and
Yeah,
that'd be
half a
enough.
shandy.
Me.
Yeah,
That'd be enough.
yeah. I had some red wine last time I was here. That
I eyed it up to see if there's anything in it.
No. But I think I tend to go into a bit of an arrogant arsehole character. Maybe it's not even a character. And when I'm sober, I'm not as bad.
Is that when you put a glass of wine in hand and a microphone in your face and then the character comes out?
I don't know if it's a character. I think just drunk me is just knobhead.
Do I change? I know I'll get a bit more,
No.
You
a
get
bit louder, and a bit more
louder and
repetitive.
competitive.
Competitive and
Competitive
repetitive.
or repetitive.
Say that again.
Competitive.
Comparative.
Competitive.
And manipulative. I don't know what that means. Right, so anyway, let's just watch
Right,
it
yeah.
out.
To bring the mood up a bit, let's start off with a nice, easy-going question.
It's better not, there's a lot of death. We've had a lot of death in recent episodes, so please no death today.
There's no
Ah.
death in this question.
If you had a magical finger that could cure rectal cancer,
Alright.
would you cure nobody, some people, or everybody, like a fingery Jesus?
So it went straight to bums like last
Straight
time.
to bums. That's
I
ridiculous.
mean,
Fingery Jesus.
I mean, why?
realistically,
You
you
go
would
first.
just cure everyone.
Why wouldn't you kill someone?
Yeah, that's a great
Doctors
service.
do that right now.
You never said how you cure them. Maybe you have to get your finger right up in there.
Well, you even
It
so.
can only go
Smaller
that
distance.
far.
How big is your finger?
Um,
And also, doctors do it now all the time. Prostate exam. I mean, it's not.
We were talking about this the other day because I was saying I'm genuinely anxious for a prostate exam.
Yeah.
That caused me anxiety to this day. But I
Has
think
the
I've
doctor
did-
done this to you?
Not yet.
Just said, I'm going to cure you of it. And you're like, oh, thanks, doc.
No, I never a doctor, but there used to be a teacher at my old school who was also a doctor, luckily, and he used to give me give me magic tricks and then give me a prostate exam. So I'm fine. That's good for like 10 years. I think every 10 years you have one.
Why wouldn't you cure someone if you had that power? Why wouldn't you cure
If
someone?
they found out that
If you had a fear of bums.
Cure everyone,
Yeah.
everyone in the world would come to you, bombard you, and then you'll just be...
Bombard you.
Bombard.
I think no, but here's the thing: the danger. The first 5 or 6 people are going to be very hard to convince that. Honestly, I'll cure you. Just let me shove my
I
finger.
definitely wouldn't be going around going, please, just the tip.
But if you don't seek them out, they're not going to seek you out because they don't know you offer that service.
I think
How'd you find out that power as well?
It would be something I'd have to market and make into a
Yeah,
business.
you'd have to go the rectal.
Because you've got to have a structure, like you can turn up between 8 and 5, have slots, finger up, job done, have days. You can probably see quite a few people in their day. Actually, you can make a bit of money out of it.
Why not? Why the hell not?
That's the
People
way
will pay
you
good
structure
money.
it, yeah.
People pay good money because you're curing them of rectal cancer.
But,
Who wouldn't
and
you
there's
cure?
always a but, especially in this one.
Right.
You could be just bombarded, like, that could be your life. You wouldn't be able to, like, rest because
I guess
everyone...
you'd be asleep and someone's like,
Everyone's like, just
knocking
cure
at the door.
me, just cure me. And then you're like...
It's just a
finger up
finger!
there. There we go, love.
But I think that's why if you have like a business, you can have it at a certain location, then you leave work, it's your office,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
leave
Yeah, but then
work at
people will
home.
be chasing you down the street, just going, "Oh no, it's out of hours," but
You-
chasing you like in a very
I know who
I was going to
you're
say,
saying.
strange
like,
crab-like
Hopefully,
run.
if they're riddled with cancer, they haven't got the energy to run down the street. So
Hopefully.
hopefully, fingers
Get a
crossed.
taxi
Amazing.
Fingers
or a
crossed.
little motorbike sidecar.
Yeah,
Like someone else, like on the motorbike, you're in the sidecar with your arse out, just going, "Go on."
drive
a fingernail.
by bum healing. Yeah, you can line them up down the street and just 1, 2, 3, 4,
Just a
5,
quick
6,
fisting.
7, 8. I've solved it. You do it for 10 years. It's a curse. I'm not talking like that. It's a curse, okay? You're sick of it. What you do, you lump your finger off. Okay? You lob your finger off. You get someone to cement it onto a sort of little sort of plaque or sort
It could
of
be it's
stone.
only a little Blarney stone, so you go there and kiss it, and you go there and just shove your
Yeah,
arse.
you do.
on
You
it.
mount it, and then you go about your life. And people then have to lower themselves onto this finger that's miles away from you. Problem solved. Cancer cured. Free time back.
Imagine if you then get rectal cancer, you'd have to.
You'd have to just go back to that finger. Where is it? The blind. What's that stone?
Blarney stone
The
in
Blarney
Ireland.
stone. Yeah, there we go. The
Kiss it for good luck.
There we go. Never kiss that finger, but there we go. There we go.
You would. Then again, you would get some pervs there, wouldn't you? Sniffing it.
Almost certainly, yeah. Yeah, you'd have again.
I think
And that's why he's come on this podcast.
you need structure again because someone might steal it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
It'd be like Stonehenge.
keep
You'd
it
have
on
to
your
keep-
body. Keep it on your body, and then because you can't steal a person.
keep
I mean,
on
you
your body,
could.
Someone would cut. You
Uh,
can't.
You know, you'd be taken for like scientific testing.
Yeah, you
never
would
get set
actually.
free.
Yeah, of course you would. That's why you'd have to get rid of it because
Yeah.
What happened? How have you got this? Can we like recreate it? What's that special about your finger?
Scientific testing would be a good thing.
You're basically a superhero, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a modern day superhero, but a necessity.
Is it necessity?
I think as people with rectal cancer, they're curing. Yeah.
Also, you're saying that there's like 1,000 people chasing you. How rare is rectal or how prolific is rectal
I've
cancer?
never met a rectal cancer patient.
Well,
Because you've cured them all.
I have met a couple actually, but they're very rare. There's not 1 out of every 2 people's got rectal cancer, so you might be all right working between the hours of 8 to 1. There we go.
Do you get like penile cancer? Can you like cure people by shoving it down the Jap's eye?
No, that wasn't in the question.
No.
No, that's too much. That's too. Who's got penis cancer? Someone probably has. I'm not. Yeah, someone has.
brutal.
And I hope I don't get it. Yeah, I drink enough beetroot juice to not have it. I think, and cranberry
What does that do?
gets rid of, prevents penile
We
cancer.
need to market it better because it doesn't say that on the box.
That's what I've always taken it as. I put it in like a straw and just let it soak in there.
Knackers in the breeze. Knackers in the breeze.
So, this is no, that's stupid. Every week, it's become a thing now where we play a shit radio game. The history of which is love radio. They always play stupid, sort of crappy, cheesy games. I've got a penchant, a penchant for creating these games. So I thought, why not channel? And obviously
Channel your aggression.
these are all for sale as well. If anybody wants to buy the rights to any of these games, they're all copyright automatically, my intellectual property. But contact us on knackersinthebreeze@gmail.com if you want to buy any of these game rights off me. Okay. What was that? Do you remember last week's? Dildo or fish.
Yeah.
Dildo or fish. This one isn't as good, and there's been a steady.
Isn't as good as that?
No. There's been a steady decline in games, and this one is a rip-off of already original games. Okay, and that's my bad. And next podcast I will up the class standard again. Okay, and this one's called Play That. Okay. You can guess what it is already. Can you from that?
It's literally a shit radio show.
Song, play that. Play that. Play that. See, I didn't need to record that. I could just do that myself. It adds nothing. Okay, so you've heard of Play That Tune. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of Play That? Oh, yes, you have. Okay, so I'm going to play some songs using the tongue instrument, the raspberry, as they call it, and or the raspberry, depending on where you're from. And 4 songs, both of you. It's the first one who guesses it right each time. It's a free for all.
We buzz in.
You can buzz in.
What's your buzzer?
I think you have to go. That's your buzz.
But is my remarkably different to Ryan?
I don't know. Let's try it. Right. It shouldn't make me laugh so much. But you won't be able to recreate that. So you won't be able to recreate that. It's too good. What's yours?
I was going to do.
Okay.
Too quiet. Would you hear that?
Like an innocent.
I was trying to do a squeaker.
Alright, trying to do a squeaker?
I can't squeak it.
But again, you've got to do this on demand for 4 different songs.
I'll just go classic.
Okay, and Ryan? He pulled it off. Bonus point for that, I think. If there's a tiebreaker, he wins automatically for that.
Yeah, I
More effort into his buzzer. More effort into his buzzer. Okay, first song. Buzz when you know it. Okay, you ready? EastEnders, that's right! Ding, ding, ding,
So
ding,
I did
ding.
get distracted by the amount of spit in my face now.
Yeah, depending on where you're sitting, you're far away, Josh. So
I don't get it. It's great. I can focus.
I'm going to do it lower down so you don't get spit in your coffee or your face. Okay, so that's 1 point to Josh.
Half a cup of phlegm here now.
It shouldn't make me laugh as much as it does because I'm struggling to even do the songs. Okay, song number 2. It's all to play for. You ready?
God Save the Queen.
Yeah! Right! 2-0.
This is the worst. How many rounds are there?
I told you, it's the worst one yet. It will never be this bad again. You have to find the bottom to this.
I apologise on Barry's behalf.
Yeah, so sorry. I'm sorry. If you want to buy this, okay, there's only 2 more to go. For
What the fuck am I listening to? He's just going. If they buzz in, we're going. Oh, this is fucking Bill and Ben flower pot men, but in farting noises.
I don't think you're too happy at being 2-0 down.
It's bullshit!
Yeah, if you were winning,
If you're winning, you'll be loving it.
this is the greatest game anyone's ever played.
Sign me up.
Okay, song number 3. I must say, if you get this point, Josh, that's 3-0 lead, and there's no coming back for you. Okay, you've got to win this one. Tongues on buzzers. Here we go.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's it. I mean, that's 3-0, 3 out of 3. You didn't.
I'm not impressed with myself.
Nothing.
I did know that one. I was about to buzz,
Okay.
and I did buzz the last one, but Josh.
Okay. You just didn't get in
before me.
quick enough. There we go. That was Play That. Never. Yeah, I'm sorry, Josh.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. Please play again.
I don't ever play that again.
10 out of 10 would play again.
Welcome to Cooking with Knackers in the Breeze. Today we'll be making a successful podcast. First, what you want to do is get your cheddar cheese. You want to chop that in half. What that will do is double up as a pair of knees.
He always still come for me.
Not now, Rex. Next, you want to get your tea towel and you want to just put that just between your thighs and you want to dry it as much as possible. Alternatively, you could go outside in the wind and just dangle out said testicles. That is how you make a successful podcast. See you next week, guys.
Alright, I've got a question for
Hey.
you both. It's so I watched Abducted in Plain Sight, which is kind of There's a few scenes now which is kind of grabbing the nation because of some
So if
decisions.
people haven't seen this, then
Spoiler alert.
maybe give it a skip or listen to it once you've seen it. If you don't want to, if you want to avoid all the spoilers.
Where have you been for the last 2 months? It's
It has
everywhere. It's memed.
gripped the
It's
nation.
so memed. And it's essentially my question is: you have 1 month to convince a man to give you a hand job. How do you do it? You can't spend any money on it. You can't just say, "Look, can I just give you a hand job quickly?" How are you going to get someone to give you a hand job?
Okay.
Go to the first rectal cancer patient and say, "I can cure you."
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Well, stage 1 is this. Stage 2 will follow.
Do you have to have your finger up my arse while I do it? No.
Not this finger, no.
I think you can probably get. I know there's no points to play as such, but you'd get an extra point if you get a straight man to give you a hand job.
Well, I was about to say, I mean,
Because that'd be harder.
if I find a man who likes doing that to other men, that's attracted to me, no, there we go, done, right?
Well, there's the barrier. You've got to be attracted to you.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's true.
I'm joking. You're
Glory
very
hole.
endearing. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to. I know I somehow know that there's a glory hole not far from here. Still there. If I put my Johnson through it and just wait long enough, somebody will grab it.
How long do you reckon you'd have to wait? Because that's a good answer, but
If I just
I
go
need
and
time,
standing
I
there
suppose.
from sort of 9 to 5 each day, I reckon 3 days.
9 to 5.
On the third day, someone will grab it. Could be anyone, but somebody will grab it. And does that count?
If you get a hand job from a stranger, that's a superb answer.
That's what I'd do.
I would, in the dark, I would cut a hole in someone's car where the gearbox is.
Yeah.
I'd paint my area
Yeah.
in a black colour and draw very tiny numbers on it from
Yeah.
1 to 5 with an R.
Yeah.
And I'd kind of strap myself under the chairs, so just my erect area
Yeah.
was,
And just sustain
poking
that
above.
erection for quite a while.
and wait till they do like a medium trip journey.
That's great.
As ridiculous as that is, it's still less ridiculous than in abducted in plain sight.
Yeah.
That is my favourite answer for quite a long time. I don't know why. I loved it so much. Yeah, that's great.
But you got to guarantee it's a man that gives you the gear change, so to speak.
Yeah.
Don't be-
Silly. I've done my research.
Yeah.
God,
You know whose car you're
He
breaking into,
staked
yeah.
out that house. It's his dad's, isn't it? Yeah, he knows.
Oh no, he's driving to Edinburgh.
Think about hot things. I mean, there's so many questions. There's so many questions.
What's the questions?
Well, when the car doesn't move or go anywhere,
Oh, the specifics.
what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Because he's going to grab it. He'll try and stick it into first.
That wouldn't get me off either.
Tell you what, have you
Moving
seen
around.
the Flintstones?
Yes.
Do you know Fred's car?
Yeah. Intimately.
So I'm combining the two.
That explains. Yeah. So you've taken. I see what you've done. You've taken two.
I will be lying down, but my feet will be dangling.
Yeah.
And as he puts it in first gear, I'll slowly.
You start going. Yeah. So slowly but surely he will get to Edinburgh.
And then
Very-
second gear. Third gear is even faster.
That's
Fourth
great.
gear is like
Yeah, that's
Fred
great.
Flintstone when he's bowling, and then fifth gear.
Yeah, no, yeah, you got it. Well, you got it all figured out, sorted. Yeah,
foolproof.
no problem there then. Yeah, I feel like you've done it before.
This isn't your first
I thought that was
rodeo.
just the obvious answer.
Yeah, so we've both been waiting with erections, just in very different locations. You're horizontal and vertical.
That's it, yeah.
There we go. What about you?
I think for me, I mean, I didn't expect that. I think I'd just go to bed Sundowns and just wait.
Well, sundown is.
It will
in
get
the
offered
corner,
at some
clothes.
point.
Sundown.
It will be offered.
That's a gay bar, right?
Yeah, it's quite known for the area gay bar to be quite not seedy but easy. So I reckon if you just went
Oh, it's
in
just
there,
the clubs here. People are easy at clubs.
you're
in
right.
general.
Do you want a drink or do you want a pan job or something? You're right. I think it's quite like that. So yeah, I'll just go
Okay.
there and also
Is that
wait.
the bouncer?
I think there's a complimentary
bar
one as you
person.
leave from the bouncer.
Well, if you
can do
wait
that.
long enough till the end of the night, kicking out time, you people drunk enough to do that.
Yeah, that's kind of my plan.
Yeah.
If you went to a gay bar and this didn't happen to you, you didn't get an offer, would you be annoyed?
I would. Well, I've done it before. Where I went to like Sundowners and I was hoping like just to get someone buy me a drink just for
Just
a
a
little
bit
bit
of
of ego boost.
yeah, a little bit of make yourself feel better.
I've painted my
And it
knob like a
happened,
gear stick and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a couple
What
of
car's
drinks.
yours, mate? I'll see you later.
What car do you have? Will I fit in it, so, hypothetically? What if they're
Citron Saxo,
automatic?
more like Citron Sexo.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll see you later. See you on the school run.
Oh, God.
Let's listen up, Knackers in the breeze. Listen up, Knackers in the breeze.
Right, we've got another question here from the father of Would You Rather's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Mama Fuji Bum.
Mama.
Fiance.
Fiance.
Fiance. Very well done.
Ah,
Well
I've
done.
been doing my research on the show.
Yeah. Well done.
kicked myself there. But the stars of PK Travels on YouTube, if you want to check that out. And they've sent in a question for us to answer.
Hello, mate. I listened to the most recent episode. I enjoyed Dangerous Dave. He's got quite a dry sense of humour. He made me laugh. What was the game that Barry did? Fish or dildo? Genius. I'd like to see if that's got legs in it. See how long you can stretch it out. That's about it. Yeah, enjoyed the podcast, mate. Very good. Looking forward to the next one.
Riding on a pony, eating macaroni, Twilight Zone, it's Paul Simeone.
Hello, Barry and Ryan. I'm not doing a Would You Rather this week. However, Kelly is. So I'm sure it's going to be incredibly deep, meaningful, and thought-provoking. Kelly, take it away.
Would you rather be into bestiality or necrophiliac? There we go. Give us some thought, boys.
I set the bar too high.
It's time to escape. You miss me on the run. Here comes a question from the mom of Who You Bum.
Oh.
So would you rather be
This,
into
is
bestiality?
I'm going to zoom ahead in this episode. Has anybody got anything that isn't bum or arse, penis, bestiality? We've had some quite highbrow stuff in recent times, but
Probably
anyway,
should have vetted the questions a bit better
it's
this week.
very. If this is your first episode you ever listened to, I promise you, we do go highbrow sometimes. We do, don't we, guys?
We do.
I'm just still processing it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry, I'm not
Paul's a
trying to
lucky man.
take away from that question. She's probably like the most. Like, I'm worried about her. Her questions.
Yeah.
Are
That's
insane.
what we said like last time she sent a question in was like, need help.
Yeah, it wasn't okay.
Has that made you more concerned or less concerned about her mental state?
She's definitely our right kind of listener.
The niche market, yeah.
It's the standard listener, I think.
Yeah, well.
Okay. They're both pretty grim.
I
aren't
think
they?
they're not mutually exclusive, though.
You could combine the two.
Yeah. So there's my answer. Both.
What's the most attractive animal you'd...
Gazelle.
Gazelle. That's a
Why
good
was there no
answer.
hesitation there? It's
There was
weird.
no hesitation.
Weird.
He's almost like put his head up and he's actually like picturing it.
I'm a leg man, and gazelles have nice legs.
Oh my god, you.
I'm not fantasising about like banging a
But you
gazelle.
have before.
No. Come back to me because I actually know the. I can't give an answer to that.
I don't want to give an
No.
answer. Is
Can I go? There's no obligation for me to
Josh
like
is
see
now
us out,
leaving
is
the
there?
room. They're both awful. I mean, he's happy best.
What is
Really?
Yeah. Whoa! Well, don't sound
Wait,
so
what did you go
surprised.
for?
Bestiality, probably.
I think that's probably less frowned upon
I
than
mean,
necrophilia.
if this is ever taken out of context, it's life ruining.
Yeah.
But if the animal enjoyed it as well, what's the crime? I
What's the crime? Bestiality.
If the animal is legal, it's legal. If the animal it is legal, if the animal it is
You go to the
legal.
right countries, which you have a list of in your pocket.
Germany's legal, right?
With the
Poland?
necrophilia though, like how are you getting hold of that corpse? Because if it's one you're killing yourself, well, probably not. But are you getting
Well,
it
that's
from
assuming
raw?
a lot there,
You don't
I
know
think.
who you get it from. Whereas
I
with
think-
animals, you can hand pick as such.
Oh, that's horrid. I don't think you're killing them because you wouldn't do that, would you?
No,
You're
but
then a murderer.
There's
as well.
probably one readily available. Or what's your latest dead
Yeah,
body
just
that I
hang
can
around at the
bang?
graveyard and then just
Yeah,
like,
the
oh,
morgue or
that's
something,
fresh.
yeah.
What with a spade and
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just like
not that reasonable.
tip the undertaker and just go, give me 10 minutes with the corpse.
And you think you go, sure, because you asked so politely. Of course you can.
I've given him 10 quid.
No, no. Well, come back in 5 minutes, mate. I'll have it already.
I mean, the question was, are you into it? Not that you have to actually act upon
No, which
it.
one would you rather be into?
Yeah,
That's a
well-
very good point.
And I'd rather
That's
just be into animals. Can you just look at animals? Oh,
That's
yeah, well,
such a good point. Yeah, thank you. You saved me. I take back everything I've just said. I'd rather be into that. I'd rather be into animals.
See, this is highbrow. He's been listening. He's come up on a technicality.
Thank you so much. Yeah, because you can go to a zoo and just enjoy it.
Enjoy it, and then
photos.
take a 5-minute toilet break.
Yeah,
As such.
Animal Planet instead of Playboy. Sorted. Yeah, spot on. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, yeah. National
I'm assuming
Geographic.
that's what she meant. Like, what would you rather fantasise about as opposed to act upon?
Yeah. Very. Yeah. No one's been hurt then, is it? Yeah. And there's
No one needs to know.
a proliferation of animal porn out there.
Hmm.
Not humans with animals, just animal on animal, which you'd get off on because you're into bestiality, right?
My point at me.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to point.
If I had to, I'd prefer that to getting off over dead people.
Yeah, but I also think you'd reach a problem because there can't be that much material out there to satisfy your needs.
What, of animals?
Necrophilia.
Yeah, exactly. I think that animals,
Whereas
there's a variety, isn't
loads
there?
of animals.
It'd be
Loads
like,
of pictures
maybe
of
you
animals.
get off on how they died. Some would be
What,
like
the-
Yeah, some people do.
decapitating. Some people would
Some
be
people
like
do like that.
failing to receive the finger from rectal cancer.
It's a very niche thing that you're into there. Yeah. Who keeps stealing that finger? Oh, it's him.
I put it on the fucking Blarney Stone.
I think like with bestiality, like are
I
people
need-
specifically into mammals, or like there's some subsections of bestiality people who are into birds doing it?
Only like grasshoppers.
Oh, I love it when two spiders have a bang. Yeah. Do you know
Well,
what
I think we say it's more them getting involved in it with the.
I suppose you can't really bang a grasshopper then, can you? No.
A sloth would be the easiest to catch.
Yeah, they wouldn't put up a fight. They got claws though.
Fucking, yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, but then whether.
But we're not acting upon it. We are wholeheartedly not on that. Yeah. We're not acting upon this. We're just hypothesizing.
That was a very good point. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Right.
Can we move on?
Yeah.
Wait,
Let's,
yeah.
let's get another.
Hope that answers your
more
question,
fun.
Kelly. Don't come back.
Knackers in the, knackers in the, knackers in the breeze.
Right, that was quite a strange question, and
30 minutes.
I'm sure this question is going to be much more highbrow.
Who submitted this question?
This is someone called George. He's
George.
an avid listener. Who
George,
has-
yeah, we know George, and usually his questions are not highbrow. So he's obviously
It
people
can
grow,
only get-
people grow and mature. So
Oh, this is
It can only
different George.
Get higher in brow.
oh, this is the other George.
Other George.
Ah, okay.
We have many listeners. They'll all have similar names
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay. Other George. Let's go.
Ryan, Barry, how are we doing? I've got a little question for your podcast. And to be fair, Ryan, for once, actually not about football or about abusing you about supporting the worst team in London, which is Chelsea. Anyway, moving on. Would you rather
Lad.
be able to see your own future, be able to see everyone's future but your own?
So would you rather see your own future or everyone
Right, I
else's?
thought you said
Oh.
feature, and I didn't understand what you meant. So future. Right, so would you rather say it again? Sorry.
Would you rather be able to see your future or everyone else's but your own?
I think I've got an answer.
Go for it. What's coming to your mind?
I think if
Apart
you
from the
knew,
gazelle.
I think if you knew everyone else's future, by proxy you can see your own future because your absence.
No, he said but your own. He specifically said.
No,
everyone
but
else's
where
your
you're
own.
seeing everyone else's future, there's going to be gaps, isn't there? And that gap is you.
Maybe you can only see their future if it doesn't involve you.
That's not how.
But then
see
that's how I can narrow it down to my future.
No, but that's not true. If you go to China and you look at someone's future and it doesn't involve you, you can't just assume, well, I must be in it then.
But if I look at your future, and like let's say we're at something and there's a blank next to you, well that's me, isn't it? Or am I
So you're
thinking-
imagining that you see the scene of the future and
Yeah.
there's a blob missing in the
that'd be me, 'cause
scene.
I'm not in it,
Because
yeah.
I think the whole
It's like
scene
I'm-
wouldn't be there, so you wouldn't even know. I mean, this is all reading into a question that
Yeah.
it's our version of it, but
Ignore that.
if that's what you think,
No, I don't think
if that's what you think, then that's what you think.
I just wanted to impress you guys.
Why don't you just pick your own?
I wouldn't pick my own. I'd pick the future.
No,
I'd
yeah.
pick everyone else's. Because then, with great power comes the opportunity to manipulate.
How do you manipulate?
As the famous Uncle Ben phrase goes. I mean, such a better Spider-Man.
With great
film,
power
isn't
comes great manipulation. Yeah, so just because you can see everyone's future, so you can go, right, I want a piece of that pie, I'm going to saddle-cider with them, or they start doing this, that means at some point they must do this, I'm going to be there for that, I'm going to do that instead, all these different opportunities.
Can you change the future or can you just see it?
Yes,
it? I guess your actions can alter it, yeah.
by default, you'd have to,
Butterfly
yeah.
effect.
Otherwise you're absent.
But then again,
To reality.
what you've seen hasn't happened, so you just kind of hallucinating and just kind of guessing people's future and then going, I'm going to change that, and then it doesn't happen, you're like,
Well, that means that the
is my
question
ability
is...
actually...
Well, that's a whole separate... That's assuming that the question is built on
Yeah, so that's why
nothing.
I'm debating whether you can change the future or not.
I guess like if I
If
saw
they're-
your future, hypothetically, I know that you're going to get hit by a bus, let's say, on a Saturday. Well, I'll invite you over to mine on a Saturday. So therefore, there's not that
But
opportunity for you to
he'll
die.
come to you
So therefore, I've
via
checked-
the bus and then die.
Well, no,
so he never
around the
makes
corner,
it to
he'll
yours.
walk. I'll make sure you. Or I'll pick you up. So
Okay.
I'm altering the future because I know your future in a good way. Does that make sense?
I never thought about it in a sort of altruistic way, and you're right. You could do so much good.
Yeah.
You could
But
do
you
so much
gain
good.
off it, as you put
So
earlier.
much good. So I'd again look at someone's future and go, wow, they're multi-billionaires because they invested in Somtron fish aquariums, and I go, wow, I'm going to invest in Somtron fish aquariums now, and when they float on the stock market and go up by 1,000 times in price, Daddy's a millionaire.
What is the current?
Somtron fish aquariums.
Yeah.
Then currently trading for about 0.5 penny per piece of stock.
And what do they do?
What do they do? What do they do? You don't know? No, they
Go
make sort of
Somtron.
aquarium software for aquariums. So, you know, regulate the temperature of the water and also
Like
make sure...
Oculus Rift for the fishes.
Yeah. They make
Oculus
full
Fish.
entertainment packages for fish. It's a burgeoning market. Invest now.
With like seeing the future, could I just like focus on you, for example, and then or you, and then I just see you at that future, and I don't have to like kind of I don't see something all the time. I just focus on something, and then I can see their
Yeah, you
future.
can switch it on and
so
off,
I
right,
could,
in mind.
I think I'll just like I know that Liverpool will beat whoever. I'll put loads of money on them to win and just gain profit. Off that.
Yeah, I
so
think
I'd
if you
pick
could
that
see your
one
own
up.
future, you'd be constantly just
Yeah.
freaking out.
I'd anxiety attacks constantly, wouldn't
Yeah, and it takes the joy out of life if you constantly know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Wow, that's deep, man.
You've dug your own grave there,
Yeah.
and one of us is going to dig you up and fuck you.
I've got a good story about that. About the Beatles, I told you that. So that they were writing a song, and then the bus driver, their tour driver, they were like pissing around, and they wrote Yellow Submarine on one of those shit songs that's super famous.
Right.
And they put him just as a joke as one of the writers on the song because they just like him. They're like, "Wait, John, you're on. Wait," put him on, and then it was the B-side to one of their biggest singles of all time. Well, I don't know what song. Pick any Beatles song. Anyway, it doesn't matter what it was. It was the B-side, so it sold fucking. Obviously, the Beatles sold millions, and this guy could just retire on the.
Oh, gets money from just being on.
Yeah, for the what's
as
the
a
word for
writer.
the.
royalties.
Yeah, royalties. Just on royalties alone,
That's insane.
because he was a writer on that song. On the
Oh, wow.
yeah, good story, and he wasn't a bus
Well,
driver
he
no
did
more.
actually contribute, just like.
I don't think he did it. No, I don't think he contributed anything. He was just driving and like, "Oh, that sounds good, lads." And like, "Wait, put him on." Yeah, there you go. So he got credit as one of the writers. Pretty cool, if true. Good story.
It was from the internet.
And Obi-Wan Kenobi, the guy who played Obi-Wan.
Alec Guinness.
Did you know this story? He said,
I know his name.
I'll be in it." I think it is that. So I'll only be in it if because he didn't really want to be in it. He was only be in it if I can have 2% of all the profit ever made, whatever. And he's
Seriously?
only in 17 minutes of the whole film, and he made 90 million.
He's probably the
plus.
highest earning actor. from
Yeah,
Star Wars.
2.5% of Star
The whole
Wars is
franchise.
fucking insane. He's dead now, but his family his estate gets checks and like mills
That's
through.
insane.
All because he did 17 minutes in a thing that
Good 17
that he
minutes,
thought was
though.
shit. He never watched it because he was a stage actor apparently and
Yeah.
looked down on
He was
shit
in
Star Wars film.
The Lady Killers. That's not. He used to get off his high horse. That's crap.
Well, there we go. Wow. At the time, he was very much. I tread the boards. I do not be. You know, he didn't. I didn't think he knew how big Star Wars would be.
No.
But there we go. I think he was annoyed that his name was so big for that rather than.
Change the font size. First thing I'll do.
There we go. Yeah.
Right.
Send an email to his estate. Include those amazing stories, please.
Oh, I've got a game we can play.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I, before you play this game, I hope you're not trying to steal any of my game-creating limelight as the Gametroner.
It couldn't be possible to steal that limelight.
Do you,
You've hogged that.
Will
do you
this
have
be,
a catchy jingle like Barry's?
will this be
I've
better
got
than play that?
a name, a title.
Okay.
So this is based on Bruce Forsyth's Play Your Cards Right, so higher or lower essentially. But he also did a show called The Price is Right, so this one's called The Slice is Right because it's about serial killers. Does that count?
Oh, it's
Brilliant.
not about pizza.
Unfortunately not, but that would sound better.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe next
I'll
time you're
prepare
on.
my pizza game, but
Next
this
time
is
you're on.
essentially.
I bet it'd be
I'm
right
gonna
cheesy.
There it is. I can't think of anything to beat with that one. Tune her in next time.
That's just
Something
no, that doesn't work.
'Cause I
That's just
actually-
a fish pun.
I have tuna on my pizza. Every time I
Bullshit.
order a pizza, the person who I order is like, sure.
No, pepperoni. No, you don't.
Winner. Fuck. So basically, I'm going to give you a serial killer and their amount of kills. And then I'll give you another one, and is it higher or lower amount of kills? Confirmed, because a lot of them have suspected, but it's confirmed kills. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So to start, I've got 23 killers in order here.
You are a bit of a killer guy as well, aren't you?
I find it interesting. Yeah, I did.
You're a killer guy, Josh.
I did criminology at uni, watched loads of documentaries about it, read a
Killed a
bit
few
about
people.
it. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, who hasn't?
You got to dabble in your hobbies.
Yeah.
All right.
So to start, pick a number between 1 and 23. Because I've got 23.
Out loud or in our head?
Out loud. Why don't you pick one? No, just one of you, so we know where to start.
I'll go. What's the number before 23?
21.
It's not in order.
Just to catch his 22 there.
Nice.
I'll go 22.
Okay, so I'm going to start here. Now, shall I go with just one person or alternate? Oh, alternate, I think that'll be better. So we'll start with Ryan.
Okay.
So the first killer we're going to start with is Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, if you want a clue, because you're not quite sure, you can ask me and I can give you a little fact about how they killed him, and that might clarify.
I need a clue.
So, well, I'm going to tell you, he killed 16
Okay.
people. So the next killer is someone called Eileen Warnos.
Oh, yeah.
Higher or
Oh,
lower
yeah. Old
than-
She was. I know her. She
Yeah.
was a prostitute, wasn't she? And she killed a lot of our customers. But I don't know if it's. I'm gonna go lower.
Was she called the Black Widow?
Oh no! I don't know. I'm gonna go lower.
The correct answer is lower. She killed 6 in total, but suspected 8 in
There we go.
all in all. She killed strangers, all men, along the Florida highways whilst working as a prostitute.
Wow.
So now we go over to Barry.
Yes.
We are going to go with someone called Carl Denker. Is that higher or lower?
Denker, he's the guy who used to...
Genki.
He was a sausage meat maker, wasn't he? And he used to invite people around to look at his factory, and when they were looking into the vat of sausage meat, he pushed them in, and then mince it again, so they became part of the sausages. And he called them finger sausages. Is that him?
Sounds about right, yeah.
Okay.
Higher or lower than 6?
Higher.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah.
He killed 30, confirmed, but potentially 42 all in all.
It's a lot of
He
sausages.
killed, well, he killed and cannibalised poor travellers and homeless vagrants. Not poor as in, oh, poor they're dead, but financially not well-off people. He kept a ledger of his murders with at least 31 names in it. But yeah, that's,
That
But that was
sausage
in
factory still runs.
1900 to 1922.
They changed the recipe at all?
No.
So that's a good
A lot of
100
work,
years
a
ago,
lot of
that one.
apprenticeships.
So we're going to go to Ryan, so that was correct. So that answer is 30, so we're going to go with John Wayne Gacy now. Is it higher or lower than 30?
Can I have a hint?
So he killed boys and young men between 1972 and 1978. These the Killer Clown
So
do.
6 years.
6 years. Could he do more
What
than
was
5
the
a
What was
year?
the number?
So we had to beat 30.
30. 30.
30.
I'm gonna go fewer.
It's got to be lower, isn't it?
The correct answer is higher.
Fuck,
He
a
killed
doodle do.
33, and all of them, 26 of them, sorry, were buried in his crawl space in his home.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah,
in a
he
crawl
was,
space.
One of the most successful ones, shall we say. So, whose turn is it? So
Can
that's,
that be your new catchphrase?
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah, it's only catchphrase.
That's a lot of people in that crawl space.
Right, yeah, that's my new catchphrase. I've always wanted a catchphrase, and now I've got one. Yeah.
so we're going to go to Barry. This one's for you. This is a group of murderers. This is the
Yes.
Shankill Butchers, as known in the Decemberists
Yeah,
song.
they used to own the sausage meat factory, and that's what they sold it to.
So, do they beat? Are they higher or lower than Gacy's kill count?
Well, not many people will be higher than that. I know they're a group, but I'd still say lower.
The correct answer is 23, so you are correct.
Wow, still a lot.
Mm.
Well, how do they kill people?
They kill them with a knife. Yeah,
Okay.
kill them with a knife.
Yeah. All right.
So Ryan, we'll come over to you. Now
Butcher's
this guy is called Zhang Jinshai.
Okay.
Wait, this is going to be some
Is it
communist
higher
dictator
or
who kills
lower?
Is he Welsh?
like 8 million or
He
something.
is Chinese, and his spree, if you want, or his time period was 2000 to 2003.
It's got to be high if he's chucking in like a Chinese one
Spree.
here. It's not just like a Western
So
well-known
you mean
one.
it wouldn't just be 3 or 4?
Yeah, it's got to be
'Cause
a
we wouldn't-
well-known one to be. How many have I got to
Did
be?
he knife people? Oh,
You've
no.
got to be
You
23.
got
We'll get
to
low.
be...
It's
it's got to be lower.
got to be lower.
23.
I'm going to go lower.
But probably still... I reckon
But
it's probably about 11 or
Yeah,
12.
it's got to be a significant amount in 3 years.
Yeah.
He was higher with 67,
Oh,
which is
67.
disgusting,
That's
incredible.
a lot of people.
That's a lot of people in their crawl space.
He was nicknamed the Monster Killer. He was, brutal. Enter homes, axes, meat cleavers, not very fun guy.
Wow, how did he get away with 60 something? Wow.
He might have been a fun guy. You don't know that.
You're killing no people up in here. How'd your kids, how'd your wife? Is that still
Round in
relevant?
your middle, snatching your finger.
How'd your husband still scraping everyone? Oh wow. So what was the answer to that?
We're looking for you. We're gonna find you. We're gonna find you. So you can run and tell that. Oh boy, oh boy.
If no one knows what that is, how would you find
No
that?
context. I'm not putting that as context. Thank you very much.
Let's go with.
You can find it on YouTube if you want to know what that is.
I can't remember what it's called. Antoine Dodson.
What was that last one? Sorry, how many did we come up to? 67 was it?
67.
Okay, so Barry,
Yes.
the Doodler.
Okay, well he killed about 3 people, so he's shit. When
Is that a shit nickname for you?
The Doodler, yeah. He's unidentified.
Doodler? Well, some say he's the greatest killer who ever lived.
I, for one, respect him. And he's still going.
The Doodler, yeah, I remember him. He used to, yeah.
2 noughts and crosses on their body.
Yeah, he was spot on. Little caricatures.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure how he got that
Little
name, but it's a
haikus.
very funny name.
Not haikus. That was Xi Zhang.
Racist.
That's racist because it's Japanese, isn't it? And he's Chinese. Anyway. Yeah, so
I was looking at this, sorry, so a lot of these were divided by country, and there was only one Canadian serial killer.
bullshit.
Genuinely, only one I could find.
What's that noise?
I was banging
yeah,
in the
okay.
chair because I was like so encouraged by that.
What
Anyway,
was
the
his name?
Doodler.
Almost certainly has killed less than 60 something because you don't get the name the Doodler by killing 60. Fewer. Was it my go?
Huh?
Is it my go?
You should be at Stanis Baratheon.
He was just correcting your grammar.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would be less people.
Yeah?
Don't say it.
Well, he operated between 1974 and 75.
Yeah.
He killed 14 men, gay men in San Francisco. He would draw them and then kill them.
Wow. Okay. I like that. I don't like it, but
Would he draw them afterwards as well?
Well, how would they would he just leave the pictures by the body?
still life.
How'd
yeah.
they know he drew him if they never caught him?
eBay.
I'll look into that.
We must
It's
have
Wikipedia, so it's probably wrong.
probably found pencil sharpenings.
So, Ryan, to you, we're going for a couple. Fred West and Rosemary West.
Oh, they're quite high,
Higher
aren't they?
or fewer than 14?
My nan's buried in the same.
I'm going to go more than 14. I don't know much about the Fred West thing, but I know
you want a clue?
he's up there. Yeah, give me a clue.
So, what's the clue? So, they did actually operate between 1967 and 87, so 20-year span.
That's got to be higher.
They buried the built kids or whoever they killed in the house in the local area.
Ooh. Sorry.
How many in that crawl space?
That's a lot of people. That crawl space.
I'm going to go more. Go higher.
It's 12, so it's a bit lower.
Lazy, weren't they? Lazy.
Yeah.
12 and 20 years.
I think that's why they were so successful, because they kind of spaced their killings out.
Yeah.
So successful.
Oh,
I don't know how
they
you-
just didn't get caught, did they?
Yeah.
Successful.
Let's go to Barry with famous one, Edmund Kemper.
Yeah. I remember him. Yeah, he used to go fishing off the pier. And when people came and asked what he was fishing for, like, oh, what you caught him today?
Compliments.
He would throw them in and go, take that, see? And no one understood why. He's like,
That sea.
yeah, he never understood. It's like, what was he against, the sea or the people? We don't really know.
I was always waving to it. I was never waving back.
Yeah. Is that him? Is that the guy?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he may have. I don't know. He might have between killing people.
Make that off the top of your head.
He may have done that between killing and defiling the corpses. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. But
yeah.
I don't know which hobbies were.
He was a
apart
king
from-
fisherman.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive if you just made that up.
Yeah. I believed it. Yeah. It might have been. I don't know.
Higher.
The answer's fewer.
Oh,
He only
I
killed
thought it
10.
was lesser.
So he killed his grandparents, went to prison, came out like 6 years later,
Yeah.
and then just kept going.
Why did he even bloody go out? You let him out.
It's the United States judicial system for you.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not the judicial system, it's the criminal justice system.
Wow. Same thing, innit?
Killer. So Peter Tobin, who actually lived in Margate,
I don't know. that
he
one.
lived down Fred's Avenue, and they recently, about 10 years ago, they had to uncover the couple
Yeah,
of people
I
from his
remember.
garden. Yeah.
A friend of mine lives on that road.
Yeah.
Or she used to. That's not
Lived,
funny.
as in
Yeah, she.
in the crawl space now. Is it whose go is it?
It's on you.
Okay. What is the number?
So the number we need to either higher or lower than 10.
Fewer than 10.
Correct. He's confirmed to have killed 3. However, there's reports of up to 48.
48?
So
Piss off.
unproven, but 3 is the proven answer.
That's
3.
a big difference.
So we are going to go straight to Jane Topin.
Local.
She wasn't. Well, I can't. No,
Well,
she was
local-ish.
American.
Yeah, but
It's not that local.
no, but
And she
she had
lived
family
in
here.
1885. So
She had family here. Yeah, she's Yeah. She started the public library system over in America, I remember. Okay, so...
She beat them to death with a book, so...
Yeah, no, she did. She was a king librarian.
I mean, she didn't.
No, but she did, if you look at it. More...
Correct.
Do you ever call it a librarian?
No, never.
Sorry.
She
Call what a librarian?
31.
Sorry.
So this one's a bit messed up. Genuinely messed up. She used to kill them, poison them.
Yeah.
And then after they were died, she'd get in bed and lay with them until they died.
That's terrifying. While reading them.
But she was found
stories.
not guilty by reason of insanity. Well, obviously, because she
Well,
was a
yeah.
nut job.
By default, all of those people were insane.
I think you've all tried to give you some of the information of the highest kills because, like,
go for
so
it.
Hal Shipman is the most with 218.
Dr. Death.
That's a lot of people in that crawl space.
I feel like
he
it's
was
inappropriate.
the doctor giving the injections. There's a guy from Venezuela called Luis Garavito, 138.
Ah.
He
You're a hitman.
is just a murderer. So they're the top two, if you want to call them the top two. Now the next game I've got is also serial killer related, and some of them
Fucking
have
hell.
funny nicknames. Some of them have silly nicknames. So obviously you got like Jack the Ripper, for example.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Because
The
he used to
Suffolk
fart quite a
Strangler.
lot.
Do you remember the butcher who pushed people into the sausage meat?
Yes, the butcher boy.
Yeah, they used to call him Silly Sausage.
So I'm going to give you a couple of names, and you're going to tell me if that's an actual real killer or a fake killer. So like the
Did
Doodler,
he
for
ever get
example.
battered?
Oh, I like that. That's quite good.
The Doodler was a funny nickname. That's a good example.
Yeah,
of what
yeah.
would probably sound fake. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. You
Wait,
can
so
tell me.
what's this game called? Has it got a name?
No.
It always needs a name.
I mean, it should have a name, but I'm not witty enough to think of one right on the
Okay.
spot. That's
Calvin.
Calvin. Let's play Calvin.
Calvin, the murder name game.
So the first one we're going to go for is the Cologne Cannibal. True.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Not true.
I feel true.
There's a lot of Germans that eat people, aren't there?
I feel
That's
true.
a thing.
Yeah, I reckon
Yeah.
that film Scent, where he sort of goes after women's smell.
I'm thinking of like he lived in Cologne and he's a.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I see what you
spelled
mean.
Koln, as in like Cologne.
The place,
The
not
place
the
in Germany,
not the
yeah.
American name for.
I love the fact that you went to there.
Calvin Klein.
Oh, I thought he'd be like, I like the smell of it. I'm from Cologne.
He only kills girls that wears Cologne.
Yeah.
Calvin,
Specific
yeah.
sense, like
There were
they-
two
I mean,
good
he'll
links
think,
there.
no.
yeah.
Just doing that.
Yeah. I love that you went to
Aftershave
German and you went to aftershave.
Wait, so that wasn't real, or was real?
It's incorrect. It is not a real
Oh.
serial killer. What
Neil
about
Poir.
Jack the Stripper?
True. Definitely true.
True, yeah, let's go for true.
True. There was someone who used to kill strippers. How
Oh.
about
No.
That's literally not what I thought it
no?
was.
Yeah. What about
I think-
the Trouser Ripper?
Oh, surely not. That's such a shit name.
Yeah, that's crap.
That's something you'd make up. No, surely not. The
That's
trouser.
what you'd name your penis.
That's not true.
It is incorrect. It's not true, and I did make it up. Thank you.
Oh, what a surprise.
What about the Fat Guy Strangler?
Please.
No,
That'd be true.
no. No, do you know why I think it's not true? And if it is true, it should be changed. Because if someone's died, you're then going, they're fat as well.
Well, no, it's like reports of a fat person killing people. The Fat Guy Killer.
Oh, he
Look at it
wasn't
that way, yeah.
he wasn't murdering fat guys.
The Fat Guy Killer.
I thought he was just killing fat guys.
But I
It's
saw
like-
him kill him. They were
You're like,
fat.
oh, another fat guy's gone. No, I think it's like really rude.
Oh, that, yeah.
Okay. Oh, if he was fat, then no, it's still not true.
And he had shit hair.
It's not true.
I'm gonna go false.
It is false, yeah. What
Such a
about
bad name.
the Corridor Killer?
See, that sounds more
Does
legit.
he kill corridors?
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon.
You know what? Because you're saying yeah, I'm going to say no.
Are we working together or are we?
Not anymore.
Oh.
It is a real killer. The
Oh,
Corridor Killer is a
I'll
real
change it. We're
killer.
working together.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
What about the Chesapeake Ripper?
I've heard of that, I
You wouldn't have made that up because it's so.
Yeah, I feel like I've
specific,
heard of
right?
that actually.
Chesapeake.
I'll go true.
It is not a real killer.
No.
This is a trick one.
Wow.
This is a trick because it is a fictional killer in the Hannibal Lecter series.
Oh.
Sorry,
Sorry, Paul.
cheeky.
Tricky.
What about the double initial killer?
Fuck right off. Not true. Bollocks.
I'm gonna go true.
Because who invents these names? It's usually like newspapers and media. They want a snappy name. Who would go the double initial killer?
100% real.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm leaving.
So they were trying to, the first 4 victims, they were trying to link them, and the only link between the first 4 victims was the fact that they were like AA. Like
No,
Aaron Anderson.
no.
They both
That's
had double
just
initials.
coincidence. Oh, and they all had.
But 4 of them.
They all had lamps in their bedroom as well. Do you know what I mean? But
Bedroom lamp killer.
Exactly. That's such an arbitrary thing. Did he only kill 4 people? 4 is
No, the first 4 they made that link, and that's when that
and the next ones weren't.
Probably not. No.
Then he's not the double initial killer. He just so happens to have been lucky for 4
No,
times.
he was initially.
Hey!
I'll stop doing that.
What about
Like he did. He only did 4.
the laundry man?
Alright, bullshit.
I'm gonna go true.
Yeah, no, that's not a real one, unfortunately.
What would be his tagline if he was a killer?
I kill him clean.
Yeah!
Kira.
That's the fictional one, and
Kira?
Death Note.
Yeah, that was mine.
Oh, it's just a one name, Kira.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's a couple more.
Okay.
Father Bluebeard.
Fuck. Oh, stop
That's
this.
like a pirate vicar.
Yeah, he sounds lovely, but no.
I'm gonna go false.
And do you know why? Because if he killed people, the blue beard, and they couldn't work out who it was. like, he's got a blue beard, we don't know where he is.
Categorically correct. That's a true killer. That's a real killer. But there's
Wait,
also
I am
one
correct
called...
or incorrect?
No, he is a real killer. You guys were wrong, sorry.
Oh, I see.
Hallelujah.
And there's another one called like Butter Bluebeard or something like that. So Bluebeard is a thing. Last one, should we go for
Little Google
the
material.
Leatherface of Louisiana?
Well, that sounds legit.
Yeah, that sounds
But it's probably not, because you got a little glint in your eye.
Yeah, it's probably a
You were just about to say that it's
fictional
probably
one.
not
I'm
true,
gonna say
yeah.
it's true. But fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna say true.
Yeah,
as well.
it's false.
Oh,
thought,
for fuck.
I thought Leatherface. Ooh, where can
You
they come
came up
from?
with, what was it? What's the one you came
The
up
worst one was the trouser ripper.
You have listened to another high-quality episode of Knackers in the Breeze. If you would like to ask Ryan and Barry a question, please get in touch at knackersinthebreeze@gmail.com. Alternatively, you can send a voice message via private message on Facebook. Just search for Knackers in the Breeze. Tune in next time for another excellent episode.
Alright, we are at the end. We're at the end. You've made it to the end. If you've made it this far, you're at the end. Whether you skip forward or you listen to the entirety, you're at the end. And we're all still alive, so let's be happy about that.
It's turned into like Jerry Springer's Final Four. Bloody hell.
What we've learned today is it's very bum heavy, willy heavy.
What we have learned today is you can't cure rectal cancer with the finger up the bum.
No, but you
At
can
least not
prevent it.
ours.
Always go to your doctor if you're worried you have prostate cancer. Well, you have been listening to a bloody great episode of Knackers in the Bras, and we've really had a great time, haven't we? We've laughed, we really have. We really giggled, and I hope you have too. Really share this with your friends.
Don't just share it. Fucking good old share.
It was very desperate, wasn't it? Don't share it. I actually don't want you to. But yeah, it's been a great episode, and as always, thank you for the people that submitted questions, and thank you, Josh, for the games.
Guest.
You've been a great
Thanks
guest.
for
You're always welcome on.
Coming back.
Next time, I want more killers,
More killers.
if possible.
Not literally.
I want more killers. If you're a killer and you've been enjoying this episode, please give us your name.
And your kill count.
Here's a question we should have asked. If you were a killer, what would your name be? That's a good question, isn't it?
Well, the doodler
Little
was
bonus
taken,
thing.
wasn't it? I think
The doodler was taken, yeah.
So just the doodler.
You liked that, didn't you?
It's a great name.
Please email us, knackersinthebreeze@gmail.com, with your questions, your answers, your feedback, your thoughts, or if you just want to get something off your chest and you've got no one to talk to, we're always here. We believe in sharing. Sharing is caring.
We've become Samaritans now.
It's the direction of this podcast will slowly take over
If
the
you want
next.
someone to talk to, just
Yeah.
give us a call.
Send a message anonymously, and we'll respond anonymously with genuine advice.
Would you rather be teased by John Cleese or be kissed by a hairy chimpanzee? Would it really make you cry if you could only wipe your eyes with the nettles that you find under trees? Would you rather have cheddar cheese for knees or a talking dog that only speaks in Portuguese? Or to make yourself feel really dry? Would you dry in your thighs, or would you dangle out your knackers in the breeze?
Oh, sorry. I blew off it during that, so it might be audible.